We're going to go now to the caller on line 3. Hello.
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 Yes. Hello. Yes. Hello. Hi. Linda, is it?
Yes, it is.
Yes. So nice to hear you back there, Linda.
Thank you.
I won't take up too much of your time. However, I was listening to Tom Marshall there about the unfunded pension plan.
Mm-hmm.
And how the pension plan is in trouble. Well, he's absolutely correct on that. But what I would like to say to Tom Marshall is, I just wonder why there is a liability with the pension plan. Certainly it's not because of us, because I am retired, a government employee, and at the end of every month, or when I get my pension check, $600 a month is clawed back. Now, while I worked all my life, there were monies taken from my checks every 2 weeks, and I was never at any time told. When I became 65 and was most vulnerable and needed these monies, that these monies would be taken back. So, for Tom Marshall and everybody who is listening, then maybe all of these monies they're clawing back from us, maybe they can put that toward the unfunded pension plan or the liabilities. But certainly we didn't cause it. But another thing I would like to say, we need our monies back. This is a big problem. It's reducing many of us to poverty. And we need the monies back that rightfully belong to us. We paid for a pension plan, and then when we become 65, back they come again and take 1/3. So I'm just wondering why I ever went to work, only to be penalized at the end.
Yeah, it's sad, isn't it?
It's very sad. And then to have to listen to Tom Marshall there on TV saying about the trouble the pension plan is in, who caused it? Certainly not us, but you know what? We're paying a price. And you know what? The price is very high. I happen to be a senior, and I live alone. I worked all my life. I didn't live on the government. But the government, and I'm not the only one, the government needs to fix that problem.
Mm-hmm.
Give us back our money. And you know, it's disgusting.
Now, they've already said that people who are already receiving their pensions won't be affected.
Well, I would hope not. No. We're already affected. They're already taking 1/3 from us. We should be affected. They need to give us back what they're taking from us. But, you know, the whole wide world needs to know. And now I was told, and I don't know what validity there is to this, but I believe it. There are only 2 provinces left who are doing this clawback, and that is Newfoundland and Manitoba. And I think it happened back when they needed it for infrastructure and what have you, and probably for parties, you know, but we need, I would hope not that they don't affect us anymore. They won't. Us beyond compare.
They've already said quite categorically that people who are currently receiving their pensions won't be affected in any way.
When you take $600 from my pension, the rest goes in income tax. What do I have left? I don't get the supplement. That's another $600 that's gone, and I live alone. So now for Kathy Dunderdale, or all of them who are out there listening, I hope they will take note of this and probably fix our problem. Give us back our money. You know, because now, I don't know, there are different things that I'm thinking of. I know one thing that I do plan is go on global news, because I think that's worldwide. And then I think what we seniors should do is get down to the Confederation building and protest this. Mm-hmm. Stay there till the cows come home, or until they give us back our money. So now when Tom Marshall gets back on TV again, maybe he should discuss this problem. That's a pension clawback. And also tell us why this is happening, because we do not know. We're not told when we hire with the government. We're not told when we retire. Like in my case, it's like I was supposed to getting almost 24,000 a year. Okay, adjust it to a little over 15,000. Now, if that's not disgusting, and I have my paperwork here to show, it's totally disgusting. I am a poor old senior citizen who worked all her life, and I live alone. give me back my money as well as everybody else on the island. I know people who have to go to the food bank because of it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Linda, thank you for your time. But when Tom Marshall comes back on again, please tell us why this clawback is happening. We need to know. We need an explanation. Tom Marshall or Kathy Dunderdale or whomsoever, come back and tell us why when we've worked all our lives. And at the end of it, when we're 65, we're penalized. You know, hey, we're coming back. Now, we did take money out of your pension all throughout your life, your work life. But you know what? Guess what? We're coming back now for more, 1/3 more.
Yeah, this clawback you're talking about, is that the federal government clawing it back or the provincial government clawing it back? What's...
The provincial, but the federal government does it as well, as far as I understand. This is the provincial government. Like my provincial pension, I worked for finance actually, and just about almost $600 a month is taken from my pension. Mm-hmm. What do they think I live on?
Yeah.
Come on, like, get up on TV and speak some sense, you know, and I want the whole world to know how they treat the seniors here on the island. After we've worked all our lives, I would have been better off if I hadn't worked. And then, of course, you're right on the edge by which you don't avail of the little perks. Or if you do, it's very minimum.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, so there's nothing to come back on. There's absolutely nothing. And every month when I think that $600 and then they get on TV and the unfunded pension plan and the liabilities and they got to be fixed. Fix us first. Give us back our money.
All right. Thanks for your call.
But thank you, Linda, so much for taking my call.
All right.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And that's pretty stark when you hear from the people who are affected directly.